Good morning, everybody. Happy hump day to you. Today is Wednesday, May 6th, the day after Cinco de Mayo 2020. And today we are just going to have a discussion. We're going to continue our discussion of current events and hot topics. All right. So if you are watching this as a playback and you missed yesterday's assignment, here it is right here, your playback assignment. You're going to write a page about any of the hot topics or current events that we will be discussing in a few minutes. Please make sure that you email me your work so that way you can receive your credit for today. It is very important for the people that are watching the playback videos that you do the assignments and turn them in. You just can't watch the videos, ladies and gentlemen. That's not how any of this works. So, unless there is not an assignment that goes along with the playback, please watch the video and do the assignments and turn them in to me. If you need my email address, please text me and let me know so that way I can provide that for you. Okay. So, yesterday we had a great discussion about several hot topics, things that are happening. Um, so I am going to just go ahead and open the floor to you all, Ms. Raven and Miss Brittany. And let me throw this question out to you all, and we'll just have a discussion about it. So yesterday we talked about how Georgia, some people feel that Georgia opened the state, opened up the state, the economy, the businesses. They feel like they opened it up too soon, whereas other states are waiting to open at the end of the month, and some even as in mid-June. I think it's even some states that are going to be opening at the end of June, early July. So they're shutting down and closing down everything. So my question is to you all, do you feel that Georgia opened up the states too early? And if you feel that it is opened up early, why? And what is your take on it?
That's what we're writing.
Well, eventually, but we're going to have a discussion about it now. So that way you can get different perspectives, different ideas, so that way you'll have something to write about.
Okay, well, I feel like they opened the city back way too early, and I just feel like it's a money thing. Like they greedy, and if they not making no money, they don't really care. So if they can't make money off of us, then it's just like they can't do nothing.
Okay. And I think that's a fair assessment, Ms. Raven. I said on yesterday as well that I feel like they opened up too early. And it is because of it is an economic issue. Um, in case you all don't know, America is a capitalistic society. And what I mean by capitalistic, that means they're all about money. And so if no one is working and everybody is filing for unemployment, that means Georgia is losing money because no one is, buying things. No one is, businesses are not open, so they can't sell things, and because they can't sell things, they have to shut down um businesses and stuff. For example, I don't know if you all are familiar with the Stonecrest area, like Stonecrest Mall and all of that, but are y'all familiar with that?
I am. I used to live over there.
Oh, okay. Well, you know the restaurant Arizona Steakhouse. I don't know if
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Well, how about they have decided that they're going to close down completely, because because of everything that's happening. So a lot of businesses have no choice but to close permanently. I mean, and think about it. If you have a restaurant or several restaurants that are by a big establishment like a mall or a church or any or on a major highway, and if they're not making money, that means they don't have the money to pay their employees. That means they don't have the money to pay their bills. And when I say their bills, I mean like the the water bill of the restaurant, the gas bill, the electric, like all of those things still have to be paid. And so if they don't have the money that's generated and coming in, that means they're losing money. And so they have no choice but to either file for bankruptcy or just shut down the business altogether. So how does that make you feel? Like, what if, did somebody, like, what if you find out, hey, my favorite restaurant is closing down and I'm not going to be able to eat there anymore, whatever? How would that make you feel?
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like they doing what's best for them.
Okay. And that's a fair assessment to say. I think, again, this is a capitalistic society. People only care about money. um, and not the lives, not the health of others. They just want to make that dollar, and it's okay. I mean, I'll say this: I'm not going out there every single day. Oh my God, I gotta risk my life to da 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 da. No, I am staying my butt in the house, and I'm only leaving when I have to leave. When I, you know, so that's just something to think about. Another hot topic we talked about yesterday was the fact that the Jordans dropped, right? The new Jordans. To be honest, I didn't even know that people were still wearing them, to be quite honest. But I want to say it was at Greenbrier Mall and the West End Mall. There was a line out, like it was like a lot of people waiting till the malls open so that they can get these new Jordans. So my question that I want to pose is, would you wait in line or would you actually risk yourself for like a new outfit or new shoes? Would you actually do that?
No, it's not that serious.
No, I agree. It's never that serious. And the argument that I used on yesterday was, I said, well, people can order those Jordans online, right? And
Yep.
yeah, but this is the argument that people will say, well, you got to go to the store and try them on because what if you order the wrong size and you can't take them back and da 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 da. So a lot of people would opt to say that's the reason why I'm going to to the mall so that I can try them on and make sure that they fit. But
See,
again,
when you think about it,
uh-huh.
they did it to target black people because they didn't open everything. They only opened the stuff that the black people go to, like the hair salons, the nail salons, the barber shops, stuff like that. That's what we use. You don't see a lot of white people in there. So I feel like
Okay.
it's population control and it's targeting the minority.
Okay. Well, I am going to okay, so I'm going to say this. Now, I like what you said because a lot of people, and we talked about social media on yesterday too, but because I'm on social media, so a lot of people on social media had the same sentiments that you did, Raven, as far as feeling like this is population control and they're only opening certain places because certain people feel that minorities are, they're targeting minorities to go to these places. And plus, everybody got their stimulus check. And so, that's why all of a sudden these places are opening.
Yep.
But I want to, and I wish I could show the video, but I don't, I don't have it. Oh, we have a ding. So I just want to acknowledge, um, who came in to join us. Good morning.
Morning.
Hi, Jeremiah. How are you?
Fine.
That's good. Make sure that your audio is on mute and make sure that your camera is off, okay?
Okay.
All
So
right.
I have to be on mute.
Huh?
Have to be on mute.
Yes, for right now. We're just what we're doing right now is we're just having a discussion about certain things that are happening right now, and we just want some. We're just having a discussion right now. But just make sure that your camera is off, okay?
My camera's on.
No, cut your camera off.
I did.
Oh, okay. All right. Because I can't see it. That's why I was just reminding you. All right. But nonetheless, thank you for joining us this morning, Jeremiah. Um, ooh, and y'all, if y'all watch the playback video and I'm looking real crazy in the face, remember my tooth is hurting, so I took some Oragel and it's making my face really numb. It's making my whole mouth numb. So if I'm looking like, that's probably what that is. Um, but okay, okay, so this is what we were saying. Okay, so one of my big sisters, I call her my big sister. She actually posted a video on Facebook on Sunday. She actually went live and she was downtown. I think she was with her brother. I don't know, but she was doing something. But anyway, she saw all of these people at Piedmont Park. And when I tell you, it was all colors, all creeds, all nationalities, you name it, they were out there. People were riding bikes, people were walking their dogs, people were actually going, they had the picnic baskets, like they were getting ready to have a picnic. Um, but no one was practicing social distancing and no one wore masks. So how do you
But they
so
do
how
that.
so how does that make you feel when you hear, the parks are open now, but no one is practicing social distancing? So how does that make you feel?
They know that though. That's why they opened it.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying though. So they're not necessarily, well, a lot of people feel that they are targeting minorities, but based on the video that I saw, it was basically a mixture of everybody. Um,
Okay.
that were at Piedmont Park, and like I said, it was people even like I think I seen someone rollerblading and somebody skateboarding. I mean, it was bizarre. Like, I honestly wish I could show you all this video because you just wouldn't believe how many people were out there. And my concern was this: if you must go out, because I understand people are getting cabin fever, and cabin fever is basically staying indoors and not being able to go anywhere. Okay, so I understand that people want to go out. I understand people want to get back to normal. But right now, our new normal is wearing masks and practicing social and making sure that we are washing our hands and things of the like. Okay. So would you go to Piedmont Park?
Of course not.
Oh, I wouldn't either. What about you, Brittany? Would you go to Piedmont Park?
No.
All right. And Jeremiah, would you go to Piedmont Park?
No.
Okay. Yeah, and I agree. I wouldn't go either because again, there are a lot of people that are not practicing social distancing. They're not washing their hands, and because Auntie Rona and Uncle Virus, that is what I'm calling it. Can't call it the C word. But Auntie Rona and Uncle Virus is an airborne disease or airborne virus. So if you are around a lot of people, you don't know who have it. You has it. You don't know if you actually may have it and don't know it because a lot of people are asymptomatic, meaning that they are showing no symptoms of Auntie Rona and Uncle Virus. So it's very important that you make sure that you take your vitamins, you exercise, you keep your immune system strong, and so that way that can help bring down a lot of these things. And plus, you have a lower chance of spreading it to other people. Okay. So I honestly, I really wish y'all could see this video. I mean it was just so bizarre. I mean, it was bananas how many people were out there. It was just crazy. Okay, so we have a couple more hot topics or current events that I want to talk about with you all, and then you all are going to do the assignment and turn it in, and that's going to be that. All right. So the next topic that I want to talk about, um, and this is actually something new. I want to bring this to you all's attention. Um, the name Ahmaud Arbery. Has anyone ever heard of that name? And if you haven't, just say no.
No.
Okay. So this
No.
was okay. So this was a recent story. This literally just happened, I believe, yesterday. Um, a young African American man was jogging, minding his business,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard that.
you heard about that? Okay.
I actually
And
seen the video yesterday too.
oh, okay. I'm glad you brought that video up. So hold that thought because I want to say something about the video.
Okay.
Um, but he was a young African American guy, probably in his 20s, and he was just jogging, minding his business, and all of a sudden he gets, now correct me if I'm wrong, Raven, but was he shot?
He was jogging. They got in their cars and chased him down. One of the dudes started fighting with him, and then they shot him and killed him.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so the thing that bothers me, and I want your take on this. The thing that bothers me is the fact that they video recorded this, right? And I want to say, apparently somebody posted it, and it has, of course, gone viral. Now, my problem with that is this: why would you bother someone when they're just minding their business and when they're jogging, they're not bothering anyone. But he didn't bother anyone. And you chase them down and you just take their lives. Why do you think, why would that happen?
Well, on the report, it said that um somebody had been breaking into houses, and he's quote unquote fit the description.
Mm, yeah, I heard that too. I heard
But
that
I
too.
just feel like they scared of us.
Well, and that's the thing. In this time, the times that we are living in right now, no one should be scared of anyone at this point.
Exactly.
I'm not even going to venture out to say we should be scared of this virus. But if I had to choose what to be scared of, I would be scared of the virus. If I had to choose, and let me be clear, I'm not. Miss Hampton is not scared of the virus. I am just concerned at how many people are not taking the necessary precautions to protect themselves. No one, there's a lot of people that are not wearing masks. There are a lot of people that are not, practicing social distancing. There's a lot of people that are not washing their hands. They are not, that's a lot of people that are not taking this virus seriously. And again, for those that don't know, and I'm going to share this story, I lost a family member to the coronavirus. And it's been a month. Yeah, it's been a month. And so this was an older, like one of those older distant cousins. Um and I mean, this person was healthy, didn't smoke, didn't drink, ate well, they exercised, they did all of those things, and they somehow contracted the virus and they passed away. But they were older in age. I think I want to say they were like in their 70s or 80s. But nonetheless, it is serious out here. And so I'm pretty sure that the young man, he might have, he may have had on a mask. I don't know, but he was just jogging and minding his business. And for his life to be taken sensibly in that way, it just really breaks my heart. So
And then like they not even doing nothing about it. Like you intentionally recorded this video.
yeah, and that's what I've been hearing too. So, so again, I don't want to bring race into this conversation, but a lot of people are saying that this is race related because it was two Caucasian guys that did this
Right.
to.
And then if it was two black people who did it to a white man, they would have been locked up ASAP.
Yeah, and that's the thing, this is really this is really not the time, honestly, for these senseless killings to be happening. People need to be sensible and be mindful of the things that they're doing. No one has the right to take anybody's life unless it's in self-defense. And I am pretty sure that that young man who was jogging and minding his own business, okay, did not harm anyone, did not do anything to anyone. And again, for him to have his life taken so senselessly is is bizarre. It's really beyond me. Um, so again, I say that to say this: when if you all are deciding to go anywhere, please be mindful of your surroundings. Please make sure your phones are charged to the max. So in the event something happens, you can, call 911 or call somebody. Um, and make sure that your family, knows where you are. If, like I said, if you're going somewhere, because again, I'm pretty sure the young man, maybe have told his mom or somebody, hey, I'm going to go jogging, or, something to that effect, only for them to realize that he wasn't going to be able to come back home. And like I said, it's a very sad situation. But that's why, again, it's important that people know where you are, your surroundings, making sure that you're familiar with your surroundings. And so that way, if anything happens, you can, you have your phone and you can call 911 or call a family member and get the help that you need. Like I said, it was just very senseless. So um, if you all have not read about that story or heard about it on the news, I encourage you all to please go and do the research. Now about the video, let me say this about the video. Um, I have not seen the video, and I do not want to see the video. Um, we have to. Oh, you could go ahead and put yourself back on mute, boo.
I
I.
did.
Oh, okay. 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 All right. So, I encourage you all not to watch this video. I mean, everybody's grown. Y'all gonna do what you want to do, but I'm going to explain why I feel you should not watch this
Okay.
video. I'm persuading you not to watch this video. The reason why I would prefer or I would suggest that you do not watch this video is simply because, number one, you got to protect your mental. You have to protect your mental capacity, meaning that when we watch certain things or when we hear certain things stick to us and it sticks with us. And a lot of times when we see bad things like that, it tends to stay with us. And so I don't want that kind of fear, so to speak, on you all's spirits and things like that. I want you all to try to do the best that you can to protect your mental capacity, um, protect your peace, protect your heart, protect you. And when we see these kinds of things, it can disrupt your mental capacity. It can disrupt your peace. It can trigger something. It can bring up a trauma that you didn't even know you had. So you have to be mindful again of the things that you watch. You have to be mindful of the things that you hear, the music we listen to, those types of things. You want to do the very best that you can, especially in these times. With protecting your mental capacity. A lot of people are not watching the news anymore because all that's on the news right now is Auntie Rona and Uncle Virus. Auntie Rona and Uncle Virus. The president, he knew about this. Why didn't he do anything about it? So there's a lot of negativity that is being displayed on the news. And when you watch things and listen to things that are just negative, 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 it can start to drain you. It can start to make you feel depressed. It can make you feel sad. It can make you feel things that you probably don't want to feel. Okay. So again, if you want to watch the video, I don't urge you to do that. I'm not going to watch it because again, the story within itself is a heartbreaking one. The story within itself is terrible. And so in order for me to protect my peace and in order for me, Miss Hampton, to protect my mental capacity, I will not be watching that video. Now, you have some people that, that can handle it and can watch those videos, and more power to them. But Miss Hampton will not be watching it. Okay. So, again, I just want to encourage you all, protect your mental capacity. With everything that is happening, you want to try to stay as upbeat and positive and optimistic as possible. Okay. So I just want to encourage you all to do that. All right. So, how are we feeling this morning? How's everybody feeling? We feel okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Jeremiah, how about you?
Uh, oh, hey,
You
son.
are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm all right.
Okay, good, good, good. All right. So now this is what I'm going to. Okay, I'm just trying to see what time it is. All right. So now this is what I'm going to do. In 7 minutes, I am going to end this recording. Okay. But I want to, so we still have about 7 minutes left. And please make sure that you all do the assignment that you see. So for the playback people that are watching this playback, your assignment is already up there. You see what you got to do. All right. So there's one more topic that I want to talk about and discuss. And you have your assignment, and just make sure that you turn it in to me. Um,
How do you turn this in?
okay, so Jeremiah, you are going to you're going to write it and you're going to email it to me. So you're going to type it and you're
Type
going
it.
to email it to me.
Oh, yeah, type it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
All right. So the last topic that I would like to discuss with you all as it relates to current events um is your pick. So is there anything that you all would like to talk about, or anything that you all would like to discuss as it relates to any current events that's happening? Is there something that you would like to, I guess, discuss?
No, not me.
I'm surprised, because you normally be having the topics, boo. But I mean, I'm here for it.
I don't know. Everything is all the same. You hearing the same thing over and over again.
But how does that make you? How is that making you feel,
It's
though?
annoying.
I'm sorry. I mean, I don't mean to laugh, but thank you for making me laugh. My favorite September person. Why is it annoying to you?
Because one, we can't go outside. I'm tired of sitting in the house. Even though I'm used to it, it's just like, well, they ain't can't nobody go outside. And then like that's all you see on the news. That's all everybody talk about. That's all that's on TV. So it's just like I'm tired of hearing about this.
Mm. And believe you me, I have not. And let me say this: I have not um been. I mean, I've been out the house. Don't get me wrong. I've been out the house, but it's only for essential purposes. Okay. I'm not just getting in my car and woohoo, like I'm really not doing that. But I will say it's okay to get in your car and just go around the block or something. Like, but just don't go to Timbuktu. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep it local. Um, but like I said, I will say this. I think when it comes to, everything that's happening right now, it's a different perspective. And for me, this new normal with Auntie Rona and Uncle Virus, it has helped me to realize a lot of things. It's put a lot of different things in perspective. Number one, I didn't like going anywhere anyways, to be quite honest. So this is actually okay for me, but I understand and I value the people that have no choice but to go out there, such as the medical workers, the nurses, the doctors, the CNAs, the EMT workers, the firefighters. They have been working nonstop to keep people like you and me safe. So in that regard, I'm grateful for them. I really am. Um, Another thing is that it has allowed people to be creative. So for example, if you know somebody that's in need of a mask or whatever, you may, be very creative and create your own mask. A lot of people have been doing that. They've been making masks and selling them and starting their own businesses that way. So a lot of positive things have come out of this whole entire situation. There is a silver lining in all of these things. Okay. So again, I just want to encourage you all. If you all are creative and you can make t-shirts, with little nice little encouraging sayings on there, you can start a business. A lot of people have started businesses. People are selling food and or making food and selling food, to support the first responders. It's a lot of great things that are happening in spite of all of this Auntie Rona and Uncle Virus foolishness that's going on. So again, I just want to encourage you all. If you have a talent, a gift, and it can help other people, I encourage you all to tap into your gifts and to use it. Because you never know. You definitely can be entertaining one of God's angels, and that's the truth. Okay. So the time now is 9:44. So I am going to go ahead and get ready to end this recording. But again, this is Teacher Appreciation Week. Yesterday was Teacher Appreciation Day. So show all the educators some love because we really do need it in these trying times, especially me. So show me some love. Uh,
We appreciate
um,
you. Yeah,
you appreciate me?
yeah, you
Thank
funny.
you. I'm funny.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we kind of
Dang.
alike because we both September.
Yeah, yeah. September people, we are.
So you
But
are appreciated.
well, I appreciate you all, and I really want to say that this transition of going from teaching you all face to face to teaching you all over this computer screen, I'm going to be honest, it has been excuse me, it has been a little challenging. It has been. I'm not gonna lie about it, but I still appreciate the people that come on, the people that have these dialogues and conversations with me. Because again, when we have these conversations, it brings on different ideas and perspectives, and you can become a better writer. So that's the reason why I do these little things. It may not make sense in the beginning, but in the end, it'll all make sense. So again, I just want to encourage you all to continue fighting the good fight, continue to be optimistic. If you get cabin fever and you feel the need to jump in your car and ride off somewhere, you can do that, but please practice social distancing. Please wear a mask if you go outside. Make sure you have your hand sanitizer with you on deck at all times. If you want to wear gloves, you can wear gloves, but you have to use gloves properly. Some people are not using gloves properly for whatever reason. It's crazy. Um, Come on now. Where my thing at? Okay, is this it? All right. All right. So again, with all that being said, I am going to go ahead and stop presenting. And again, I just want to say thank you all so very much. Ms. Hampton really appreciates you. So this is your assignment. You are going to write about any of the current events that are happening, such as the coronavirus. How is that making you feel? You can write about that, or I'm going to actually load up this video and you can watch it, and so that way you can get the hot topic ideas of what's going on. Good morning.
Good
Somebody,
morning.
yeah, somebody, is this Miss Tiffany?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, you just came in at the tail end of class, but thank you for joining me nonetheless.
I'm sorry. It'd be like that. I had to make some phone calls.
And listen,
Sorry.
I understand, but don't worry. You can watch the playback, and you'll be very happy about it. I promise. so,
All right.
uh, so no, but don't, but stay right here though. But for real, y'all, I really do appreciate you all. Coming and joining me. It really helps me out a lot. It really does. So again, I appreciate you all. The assignment is simply to write about any current event that is happening and email it to me. That's it. The people that's watching playback video and my students that join me. And you all will get an hour of credit for today. All right. So if any final thoughts, any questions?
No, Tudo.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that him?
No, this is my niece.
Oh, hey, cutie pie. Okay. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. You want to show off the baby? That is beautiful.
Yeah, she's so precious.
Yes. Aren't all babies? Babies are precious till they get to walking and talking and caring. You
Yep.
can't get them to sit down somewhere. My brother was like that.
Lord.
But we ain't gonna talk about that. We'll save that conversation for another day. But anyway, y'all, but that's y'all assignment. Again, I'm not feeling the best, so I'm just pressing my way through. But thank you for rocking with me. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. And don't forget to turn in your assignment via email to me. If you need my email, send me a text. I will text it to you all. Okay. So again, happy hump day. I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day, and I will catch you all on tomorrow. Hopefully, I will feel better by then. I hope. Tooth and stomach. I hope I feel better.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye. I'm still here.
I know.
You know,
I'm trying to stop. I was trying to stop the recording and I couldn't find my thing, so I'm going to stop it now.